Alright, welcome back to the channel. If you've been here before, if you're new, welcome to the channel. But we've got another redo. So I sound like a broken record here. Another Redline restoration redo. And this one, a couple reasons why. The first thing is it's not the original color. I don't remember why I did not paint it the original color. There was a reason. Either I didn't like it or I just wanted to be different. I don't recall. And the second is this is another one that the grandson has played with. You can see there's a few scratches. And the third reason is the roof. There's a spot on the roof that was there when I restored it the first time. And you'll see later on, I still don't get that out all the way. It's something with the metal. I've actually electroplated this car before, so it's like nothing is helping it. So I should have probably painted the top black, even though they didn't have a Cougar that I'm aware of that had a black top. But that would be about the only way to hide it, unless I use the Redline shop. They have it's not a chrome paint, it's a silver paint that's supposed to kind of mimic that of a Hot Wheels body. But I've tried it before, and I didn't really care for the results that much, so kind of staying away from that. So for now, we're just going to take it apart, and you can see the base is not in the greatest condition either. Not much I'm doing with that either. It's just an old casting. And I will post the link to the original video in the description. This was a rough one. So anything we've got going on here is better than what we started with. And the hood, it's got a broken pin. So we're going to go ahead and strip it along with all of our other ones we've got there. There's actually a clip that I don't have that I have probably 5 more. And I'm going to spend a lot of time trying to sand out that mark on the roof. This is 1300, I believe 1300, yeah, 13 or 1800, I forget, grit sandpaper. So this is a micro mesh. I use it a lot for woodworking, like turning pens and pencils. You can use it wet or dry, and then I'm just going and keep on going, keep on going. It's very, very, you can see that mark. It's not very abrasive at all, so it's for polishing wood or buffing like CA finishes. And this is even a higher grit. I believe this is 4,000, so this is really, really high grit. Again, you can see it's polishing it more than it's doing anything else. It's not really removing that material, but it's still not getting rid of that spot. So we throw some mother's polish on there with a buffing wheel, and we'll just keep on keeping on. I mean, that's the best thing I can do. Again, I have already electroplated this one time, and it looks a lot better than it did when I first got it, but it's still not real good at all. But it is what it is. So you can see it does look a little bit better there, but still there. It's not gone. So we're going with an even higher grit. A lot of sanding just on the roof. That's pretty much where all my focus was, and more polishing. I polished the tar out of this thing. I'm surprised I didn't start melting the casting due to heat from all the polish, but yeah. And then I finally start polishing some of the remaining spots in the body. Unfortunately, this video is a lot of polishing. That's all there is. For the most part, it seems, looking back at it. Again, I will have the original video linked in the description, and that's where we tap the holes and do all kinds of stuff to it. I believe I had the electroplating in that video, but for this one, it's not real entertaining. Alright, I'm getting ready to repaint the 68 Cougar. Now, this car was originally lime green, which I've got here. In the original video where I restored it, well, somewhat restored it, wasn't a great job. I think I painted it orange, or something of that nature. I want to go back to the lime, so we're going to bring this back to its original color. We're going to use some Spectraflame lime, and I think it will look much better, and it'll bring back some of the originality. I don't recall why I painted it orange. I think maybe it was, and it's not even orange, I forget the color, but I think maybe it was more sought after or rare. But we're going to bring this back to as close to original as we can. I didn't even think I had any lime. It's one reason I don't, maybe that was the reason why I don't recall. It's been too long ago. So we'll mix this up. Some harder in there. We'll go ahead and shoot it. And like with all the red lines, I use 3 to 5 coats. 1 real light coat, 1 medium, 1 heavy, and then if I'm doing 5, I'll do maybe 2 mediums, 2 heavies. It depends. This one actually got 5 to try to get that mark to disappear. I believe the original one had maybe even more. No, the original orange color. But see, it looks pretty good once I get it in the focus. It's better. A little better. Not 100%, but it's the best we're going to get. Now it's time for reassembly. In doing so, I noticed one of the springs was kind of out of its little perch, so we'll go ahead and fix that, and then we'll reassemble it once again. And with that, we are actually done. Now, these redo videos are a little bit shorter because I don't have a lot of content to go on. I've already done everything in the previous video, which again, I'll post that below. This one didn't, it's just polishing. I didn't need to redo the grill. That's fine. And where the taillights, they're already painted. And it turned out okay. It turned out better than my original restoration and probably better than the original, but it's still not great. But they never were. And this will be part of the Sweet 16 auction that I'm going to have. We're going to sell all cars at once with a nice custom case, and I'll let you know when that's going to happen. So this will definitely be in that set. If you see any of the tools that I use that you want to purchase for yourself, I got an Amazon affiliate link in the description below the video. Check those out. I'll try to update all those so they're with the latest available tools. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to post those. And as always, thanks for watching.